guys, welcome to Erin's Beauty Minute. I'm Erin, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a combo palette again today. I know that I said that I was going to be doing a Halloween pumpkin design on my eyelids. I am currently working on that to practice it so that I can give you the most accurate way of doing it. But today we're just going to make a bit of a natural look. But it's also going to be a smoky eye. So I don't know why I'm obsessed with that lately, but that's what we're going to be doing. So one of the palettes that we're going to be using is the NYC New York Color Lavotics by Demi palette. I don't know if they actually make this palette anymore, but you can see that there's very natural shades. You have some transition shades, which we'll go into, and you can just do a lot of other things. We're going to also be using an e.l.f. palette. It's called Need It Nude, and I'm going to be very careful holding it because 3 of the pans are loose, but as you can see, you've got a good diversity of colors here as well as transitions. So we'll go ahead and be using these 2 palettes today. I did zoom you in a little bit so that you had a little more of an idea, but I'm going to zoom you in just a touch more so you can actually see my eye. So hold on one moment. Alright, a little bit more there. Alright, so now you can see my eyes clearly, and yes, if you see me move my eyes a little bit every once in a while, it's because I am looking in the viewfinder to make sure that everything's looking correctly, okay? So, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So, we are going to be using the Lavotics by Demi for a moment, just because there are a lot of transition shades in there that are not in the Need It Nude palette. So, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and take an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go into this shade. I think it would be a good transition shade. Also, as I'm sure you guys have figured out, I already did my priming, foundation, concealer, all that stuff, because I didn't really want to bore you with that, because it does take some time. So what you want to do is you really want to coat your brush in your transition shade and just kind of pat it down a little bit and then work your way to the brow. So keep going on with that, and you can sort of see a little pigmentation with that shade. I'm going to go right back in and continue to add on until I feel that we are nice and coated, because you want your eye nice and coated and everything like that. Now we're going to go on to the other eye here, which this eye is a little red. I mean, we all have red eyes. For some reason, when it gets colder, my skin's just so dry and everything will chip. So I definitely make sure to moisturize morning and nighttime and really make sure to get the eyelids. So now you can see that the eyelids are covered. And I think what I want to do is put on a slightly darker color. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color real lightly and put that over the transition shade as well. I'm just going to take the same brush, pat it into that particular shadow that I just showed you, and bring it a little also up to the brow, and just really get on in there. So you can already see that it's getting pigmented. Okay, tap off any excess that you might have. Okay. little bit more just to even them out. Alright. So we're also going to go into a little bit of a gold shade. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. It's a very light gold color, and I'm not going to put too much in there because I'm going to enhance it with the gold that's in the Knead It Nude palette by e.l.f. So I've brought another brush, and I'm going to coat it ever so slightly, knock off the excess, and go ahead in. Okay. So as you can see, there isn't a whole lot of pigment from that color, but it is kind of on a sparkly sense. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is that's all we're going to use the Levonics by Demi palette for. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into that Knead It Nude palette, and I'm going to put in this deeper gold shade right here. I know it's a little hard to see, but that's one of the pans that's falling out. So you really want to kind of coat your brush, tap off whatever excess you may have, and this is very much more pigmented. Now it's still, you're still going to want to pack it on a little bit just to really get that full effect. Okay, I like to have it be really nice and golden. So we'll go ahead and move to our other eye. Now, I think actually a fluffy brush would work a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and take a ColourPop fluffy brush and go back into that same shade. Okay, knock off any excess. Okay, make sure that you're getting the full effect. Okay, so there's the gold that's going on in there. And what I want to do now is go into this shade right here, and I'm going to bring that up to my brow bone. I'm going to use the same brush and just really coat it. And now go up to the brow. Go ahead and blend the two together so that you have a blended crease. And you can also put it over the gold that we just did as well, that's fine. Because it does show a little bit more pigmentation. Okay. Alright. So that is there. I have some shimmering going on. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take another fluffy brush like this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in on the crease. I'm gonna use this pinky shade right here. It is a shimmer, and I'm gonna just go ahead and coat my brush. Gonna go ahead and start from here and work my way up. And just stay, ooh, Fallout City. So Just going to continue to do that. Going to have some pigmentation. See how it's starting to turn a little bit on the red side? Well, not the red, but a pink. Now we do have a lot of fallout, so if you're having an issue with that, you can go ahead and take a brush and just brush it off. And there you go. It's all brushed off now. So I'm also going to go ahead and go into this matte pink shade right here. And I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and coat the brush. And bring that up here to the brow bone as well. Go ahead and do that on your other eye as well. Go ahead and go in as much as you need to. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the smoky eye portion. So I'm going to go ahead and take a blending eye defining brush, and I'm going to go ahead and take this sparkly shade right here. I'm going to dump into that a little bit and then tap off any excess. Start out here in the outer corner and work your way into your crease. So we are starting to get a little bit darker. Now if you ever need to go back into another palette, that's totally okay. But I don't think I'll need to do that. I apologize, that was my cell phone. So as you see, it's like that. And now we go in on the other eye. Okay. A little bit more here to really define the crease. Okay. Go back in on the other eye. And really make that work out. Now we have fallout again. So take a brush and just very lightly sweep it away. So it's a very light smoky eye. And I'm going to go ahead and call that good as far as the eyeshadow is concerned. Let's see. So we can go ahead and close this palette. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take actually two different mascaras. I'm going to take L'Oreal's Lash Paradise as well as e.l.f.'s Waterproof Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Lash Paradise first. Okay, and as I've shown you before, you should start from the bottom eyelashes so that you're not ruining your top. And just go on in. Okay, so now we move to the other eye. Okay. So now that we have that down, going to go ahead and take the waterproof one. Okay, so in we go. Again, bottom lashes first. Okay. Okay. Now in onto the other eye. Okay, so there is the mascara. So you can sort of see what's going on both sides. Now I'm going to zoom you out a little bit and we're going to do the blush and contour. So hold on one second. Okay, so now you can see the blush and contour areas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go in with e.l.f. and this is Bronzed Violet. I'm going to take an Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. and I'm just going to dip into the blush. Coat it evenly on my brush. Really want to grab a little bit of product just to make sure that you're getting everywhere you need. Okay, so there's the blush. I don't really want to use the contour side today. So the last step, actually, is for the lips, and I think I'm going to go into the 540 Peach Buff by, I believe this is Maybelline, right? Yes, it's Maybelline. So the package looks like this. The beautiful lipstick color comes out like that. And we just apply to the lips. Blend in, and the final step is the setting spray. So I'm using Wet n Wild's Natural Finish from the Photo Focus line, and here we go. Okay, whew. Alright, so this is the look, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and if you guys like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button and tap on that little bell. It's gonna let you know whenever I post a new video. And if you were here today, thank you so much. I hope that you guys did enjoy this look, and I promise you guys will get the pumpkin look, okay? I'm just working on it right now. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, this and that, if you guys are okay with 2 palettes or more, because sometimes one palette does not have everything that you want for your look. So yeah, that's why I went into 2 different palettes. Also, I am using 2 different mascaras. I just like the look of how that works out. You know, but yeah, if you have a particular look that you would like me to try to make, then I will certainly try to do that. But yeah, thank you so much. For those who are returning, thank you. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed. Alright guys, love you so much. Bye.